Rick Fuller, and I'm a senior environmental specialist with the City of Tacoma. I've been working for the city for almost 27 years, and the position that I have, what we look for is pollution that are entering the waterways of the City of Tacoma, that are surrounding the City of Tacoma. In my office, what we end up doing is we look for illicit discharges, and so we run what they call the IDDE program for the City of Tacoma, for detection and elimination of illicit discharges. And so what they need to know is is the pipe or is the infrastructure good or bad? And the other option is we don't know. Most people think that when you're looking for things, you're looking for something that's bad. Well, actually what we're looking for is what the good parts of the City of Tacoma and our infrastructure is. So if we can label 75, 80% of the system as being good and not needing repair, that really puts the focus in on all the bad stuff. So we don't have to spend time looking for the unknown parts. And so that's what this camera does. It goes real fast through the system and takes a look at whether, just to get a general opinion, is this good, is this bad, or is this somewhere in between? And we do find bad things, and we send it to the crawler cameras, who come back later, and then they spend their time and specifically go through those little small sections. We've got a grant to do this work. It's going to take us 4 years to go through 3.5 million lineal feet of pipe that we have in the infrastructure. That 3.5 million lineal feet would normally take about 30 years for a conventional television camera crew to do it. We've got 4 years to do it, and we're all right on target. We are right on pace to have all 3.5 million lineal feet completed in 4 years.
My name's Troy Island. I work for the City of Tacoma. How the camera head works, it's powered by water, it's propelled by water. You have up to 2,000 psi that comes in through this end. These jets spray out and propel it down the line. And then there's a secondary system in here where the pressure is jetted down, and it runs through here down this tube into this generator, where it charges the battery and powers the camera as you run it down the line. It runs in about 12-inch pipe, is about as small as it'll go. But once you get to that diameter of pipe, the spray and any sediment can interfere with the signal. So you reverse the camera head so that it sends the signal out the front and there's no interference with the jets. When you do that, this system is used. It's a remote setup. It has its own battery pack. It has an antenna. The antenna goes down into the manhole, and this sits in the center of the pipe. So as the camera head comes down the line, it shoots the signal to this antenna, which in turn the signal carries up through this cable, is converted in this box. It sends the signal back to this antenna, which is mounted onto the truck, which is basically the controlling, the recording unit. I have a laptop that I walk up to, I log into, and I click on the segment on the mapping system, and I'm able to put in I'm able to give it a rating and put any comments in it. And by the next day, the video that we captured is attached to that segment, and it's able to be viewed by anybody in the City of Tacoma.
Our goal here in Tacoma is to grab all the data and then keep track of it and rate it in either red, yellow, or green. Red meaning it needs immediate attention, imminent failure. Yellow, it either needs to be back cut, it needs to be cleaned, or there's some problems and we're not really sure. And green means this pipe is really good, it's okay. We're at 200,000 lineal feet. We're 4 months into it. If we didn't have the Kleen-Vue system, we would be looking at about 30,000 lineal feet at the same cost, and we wouldn't be able to see the data because we'd have to use a proprietary viewing program. Right now we have a 4-year project, and we're looking at about 600,000 lineal feet a year. If we did not use this system, we're looking at probably 28 years instead of 4.